Hello, chat. Hello, hello. Welcome, welcome. Welcome, chat. Welcome, welcome. Welcome to trains. I like trains. Hello, Andrew. Hello, hello. Anyways, hello. This is my first time actually starting the game. There was like a tutorial when I started the game, but then I restarted it, so I didn't get to actually play the tutorial. I guess I'll go do the tutorial because I don't actually really know how to drive trains. This is Train Sim World 5. Now, this is not actually the latest version of the game. Like the latest version is actually Train Sim World 6 is the latest version. So yeah. I don't know. If I don't know if the settings are good. I'm just mostly using the default settings. Ew, motion blur. Ew, motion blur. Turn it off. Rock suggestions? No. All right. I guess let's go learn how to drive train. I created my profile. I just created my profile. I am not connected to like the online servers. I did not like register with their online servers. So I'm just called Nerbirdie because apparently they didn't. Apparently I'm not allowed to just to type in nobody. Like they did not allow. They did not let me type in nobody. So I had to enter Nerbirdie. Audio is good. Okay. Yay. All right. I guess let's go to the training center and learn how to drive trains. Nurbury, no, that's just like uh so, something that my friends sometimes call me, so yeah. To the training center, I guess. To the training center. Get it? Training center, cause get it? It's the training center, cause it's trains. Get it?
In this training module, you'll learn about the on-screen.
Hold on. Oh, the sensitivity is a little high. Hold on. I'm gonna have to adjust the sensitivity a bit because that's a little high. Controls, mouse sensitivity. Turn down to 3. I'm just using keyboard and
overlay
mouse.
known as the heads-up
That'll
display,
do.
or HUD. You'll see it when you're in control of a train.
The HUD.
You can configure a range of parameters for the HUD that affect how it looks in the game settings. In this tutorial, you're going to take a look at the two main types of HUD and make a first choice of which one you prefer.
Oh, we get to choose our HUD.
Get started by climbing up the ladder into this train and sit in the indicated driving seat.
Okay, get in the train. Let's look at our train. This looks like a pretty standard like London. This looks like a London like a London a London train. London. Oh no! Don't climb in the train. Get in the seat. Try close the door,
Welcome to the
and it's
most
fine.
important seat in the train. Before you can start learning how to make the train move, you're going to need to understand what the HUD is telling you.
Okay.
There are three types of HUD. The one you're seeing now is the normal HUD. You'll learn that first, and then take a look at the minimal HUD next. There
Okay.
is also a simple HUD, which is essentially a cut-down version of the normal HUD.
Okay.
The HUD is a guide to show you what the train is doing, how you're doing, and what your next objectives are. You can tune what's shown here using the game settings. The main part of the normal HUD is the speed display in the bottom right. Your current speed is indicated by a white bar that will appear on the outside of the speedometer, and there is a red mark that indicates the maximum permitted speed.
Okay.
This is the direction display. An arrow will indicate the forward, reverse, and neutral directions. A cross, or X, means the reverser is currently either not inserted or in the off position.
Okay.
This is the power display. A number will indicate what position the power or throttle control is in. If the display is white, it refers to power. If the display is yellow, it means powered braking or dynamic braking.
Power!
If the display is red, then the throttle is currently locked out and you will need to take steps to release the lock before power can be applied.
Okay.
You can learn about troubleshooting elsewhere in Training Center.
Okay.
These are the brake indicators. The exact one shown will vary by train and will often be visible in the train itself on the various gauges. These gauges tell you what is happening in the braking system. The most important one is the BC, or brake cylinder. In most trains, when this reads 0, that means the brakes are released. Anything else, and the brakes are applied. In the top right is the track monitor. This shows you the line ahead and allows you to see all the signals and speed limit changes that you're approaching. By default, the track monitor shows the signals with their actual red, yellow, or green aspect. But when you get more confident, you can hide this information via an option in the game settings.
Okay.
As you accelerate, the track monitor will extend its look-ahead distance so you can see much further ahead at higher speeds. This is all done automatically. Now that you're familiar with the normal HUD, it's time to take a look at the minimal HUD.
I don't think I need to explain the minimal
You can
HUD.
change this via the game settings, but for this tutorial,
Where's the
game will
horn?
change it automatically.
Where's the horn?
You can see that most of the HUD is now gone. You are left with basic information in the top left corner.
Oh, that's the minimal HUD up there. Oh, okay. Yeah, I see that.
The minimal HUD immerses you in the experience of driving the train. Use the train's real gauges as much as possible.
Makes sense.
In the top left corner, you will see the information about your next objective and some limited information about what the train's doing, such as your current speed, the speed limit, and the gradient.
Okay.
Use
Where is the
game
horn
settings
in
to
this
add
thing?
and remove
In this
information
train?
from the minimal HUD. With less information, you'll find driving more challenging, but also more immersive and rewarding.
Yay.
Experienced players might prefer the minimal HUD, especially when driving from the cab view. The normal HUD is ideal for newcomers or anyone who wants to drive from an external camera. You can switch HUDs in game settings. Do you want to start with the normal HUD or minimal HUD?
I guess we'll start with the normal HUD for now.
That concludes this
Probably close the
module.
door.
If you wish to replay it, you can come back to it at any time via the training
But
center.
wait, where's the horn? Aw. Yay, I completed the training module. I completed chapter 1 training module. Hooray. Continue to chapter 1. I got an achievement. Hooray. I learned how a HUD works.
In this training module, you're going to learn how to make a train move and then bring it to a stop. For this exercise, you'll be using a British Class 323 electric multiple unit.
Wow.
It's a great train to get
British?
started with, as the controls are quite straightforward.
British?
This module will get you used to the feel of the train and its controls.
Wait, where's the horn? Hold on,
While many
I have to
trains
know, where's the
different
horn?
Controls and are operated in different ways. There are basically always 3 controls that are common and are required to move the train. The reverser chooses the direction you're going to move in.
Makes
It
sense.
often has 4 positions: off, forward, neutral, and reverse.
Makes sense.
The brakes are used to slow or stop the train. There are potentially multiple braking systems you can find in different trains, and you can read more about that in other sections of the training center.
Okay.
For now, the Class 323 has a very simple braking system. The throttle controls how fast the train accelerates.
Looks like this one has a unified throttle
In
and
this
brake.
train, the
Yep.
throttle and brakes are controlled by a combined power and brake handle. Moving the handle in one direction will apply power. The middle position.
Maybe I should have done
and
under
does
training
nothing.
before stream, but
And then
eh.
the other range applies the brakes. You will find
That's
in
fine.
some
We'll
of the
learn
shops
together.
that the throttle and brakes are on separate handles.
Chat, make sure you're taking notes.
Before you go any further, set the headlights for daytime running and ensure the tail lights are off.
Tail lights. Daylight. There, I found the horn, guys! Alright, where's the tail lights? That's the interior lights. Those are the interior lights. That's the doors. Oh, there's more switches behind me. Circuit breakers. Where's the lights? Oh, it's right. It's marked for me right there. Okay, the lights are right here. It's literally marked right there. I may be stupid.
So set the reverser to the forwards position.
Forwards.
Now pull the combined power and brake handle towards you to release the brakes and apply power. In the bottom right and in the center of the speedometer gauge, you can see a little ball. This is the accelerometer and will move up or down to indicate whether you're speeding up or slowing down.
Where's the ball? I don't see the ball. Wait for the train to reach 30 kilometers per hour. Hooray, we're moving. I don't see where the ball. I don't know what ball they're talking about because I'm pretty sure that's the speed limit. That red icon's the speed limit. Oh, no, that ball. That ball. Okay, I see the ball. More power.
Now that you've reached your target speed, you can move the throttle control back to the center position.
Okay. Turn on safety systems. Don't know where those safety. Safety systems. I don't know where these safety systems are.
When it comes to stopping trains, the specifics of each train can be quite different. However, the basic process is fundamentally the same. Bring this train to a complete stop by moving the power brake handle into the braking range.
Alright, we're stopping.
The amount of braking you will need to apply also varies depending on whether you're going uphill or downhill and how heavy your train is.
Okay.
Knowing the right amount to apply will come with practice and experience.
Yay!
Stopping a train is one of the biggest challenges of controlling it, particularly stopping it in the right place. That concludes this module. If you wish to replay it, you can come back to it at any time via the training center.
Hooray! Don't know where the still don't know where the where the things are. Still don't know where those safety systems they talked about were. I'm sure it's fine. Who needs safety anyways? That safety is overrated, you know? Everyone knows safety is overrated.
Module, you'll be learning basic passenger
Oh god, it's raining. Well, we are in the UK, I guess, so this is normal for the UK.
This part of the training center is the Metro Loop. It is used primarily for driver training for passenger trains that are generally shorter or might stop more frequently in normal operating practice. It consists of 2 platforms. In this module, we'll be doing a complete circuit and practicing stopping at both stations.
Yeah, who needs safety?
When you're ready, open the door.
Anyways, welcome to the UK. Welcome to the UK. It is raining. That's as usual. Average UK experience. Average UK weather. Be like. Let's get in the train.
To unlock the control desk, insert the master key and activate it. Turn the coach lighting on so that passengers aren't boarding a dark train.
Found it.
To allow passengers to board the train, you will need to open the correct doors.
Okay. How do I do that?
In order to use the buttons in the cab, you must first insert and then turn the door key to the on position.
The door key. Ah.
As the platform is on your left, press the open doors left button.
Okay, I see. That makes sense. Makes sense that
The weather has turned quite bad, so you'll need to turn the wipers on.
Nah, this is normal UK weather. Where? Wipers. Intermittent 2. Oh.
The cab light is currently on. Make sure to turn it off. It's useful to find your way around in the cab, but can make it hard to see out of the window, so you should always turn it off before you start moving.
The cab light. Yep, okay.
Headlights in the UK are used to allow others to see the train rather than being of great use to the driver seeing out. Set the headlights for daytime running and ensure the tail lights are off.
Okay.
While the passenger doors are open and the loading objective completes, you'll notice the bar in the top left slowly rising. Once it reaches the top, the objective will complete and it will be time to close the doors.
Okay. I thought there were passengers. Where are the passengers? You lied to me. There are no passengers. There's no passengers on this getting on the train. You forgot the funny choo-choo stream. Hello, air.
Now the passengers have boarded the train, close and lock the doors using the close left doors button.
Anyways, welcome to UK. We're apparently doing training in the UK, so yeah, this is just UK weather right here. Close the doors.
Set the reverser to forward. Apply some power to get moving.
Alright, we're moving. Okay, let's get more power. More power. Our destination is 700 meters away. But we basically have no. We basically can go maximum speed if we want. Looks like. Whee! Uh-oh. Didn't mean to do that. Uh-oh. I may have accidentally made some mistakes. Okay, there we go. I pushed the wrong button and that activated. And that sort of activated the emergency brake. So, oops, teehee.
You're approaching the next station. Use the power brake handle to apply power so that you come to a gentle stop at the indicated marker on the platform.
Okay, well, we still... Alright, let's start slowing down, I guess. I like trains. Let's start slowing down. Okay, I maybe might have might have started braking a little too hard. All right, yay, perfect.
This platform is on the right, so you'll need to use the open right doors button to unlock and open the doors this time.
All right, open the door. These are UK. We are in UK trains, but I think this is for training. These are the UK trains. But I think that's mainly for this is in the training area. I think this is just for those UK trains. There are no passengers. You lied to me.
Use the doors close right button to close and lock the doors.
There are trains from different countries, I believe.
Drive the train to the next platform without any further guidance and see how you get on.
Close the door. Now let's go. He's never. I actually don't know. We should actually go. Let's see what trains they have. Once we're done with training, we should see what trains they have. Yeah, once we're done with training, because we're driving trains. 69. You know what? 69 kilometers per hour. That should be fine, right? 69. Unfortunately, we are no longer at 69 kilometers per hour. So start slowing down. I didn't push the lever hard enough. Come on. Good enough. I pushed the lever all the way to the emergency brake section. Good enough. I need to verify the power lever that I set. Are the fake passengers done and getting out? Looks like it. Alright.
That concludes this module.
Hooray!
If you wish to replay it, you can come back to it at any time via the training center.
Yay! Camera controls. You know what? Let's go back. Let's take a look at what trains there are available. So the trains. What trains do we have? There's a lot of training scenarios. Trains. What do we have? We have some tube stock, some Deutschbahn, some more Deutschbahn, British. See, it does not look like they have FDDs at trains. Maybe it's DLC. You know what? Maybe they have DLC. Trains. Hello, oh, Snow Jelly. Maybe the. Oh yeah, there's the Thomas and Friends. You can buy the Thomas and Friends. Oh yeah. You can get Thomas and Friends. That might be under Thomas. Yeah. No Dutch trains, looks like it, yeah. Thomas. Anyways, from yeah. Anyways, this is Train Sim World 5. This is not the latest version. There's the latest version, which is Train Sim World 6. Which Train Sim World 5 came out last year. Train Sim World 6 is the one that came out this year. But from what I heard, Train Sim World 5 is just better.
How to get the best views. You can drive from in the cab or an exterior camera. Exterior views are particularly useful for coupling and uncoupling.
I like.
Currently, you're in the cab of this Class 323 EMU with the same view a real driver would have. Before experimenting with camera views, set the train up correctly as if ready for departure.
Okay. Cab lights, right? Cab lights. Alright.
We will now explore the camera controls.
The 3 key for exterior view. Ooh.
To get back inside the cab, a different key must be pressed. Do that now.
1 for internal view.
Now that you're used to interior and exterior, switch back to the exterior view again to learn more about it.
Oh, I like this. I like this exterior view though. I can actually move the camera around.
From the exterior, you can move the camera around. Use the
Train's
keys
a little dirty.
indicated along with your mouse to move and turn the camera. If the mouse pointer is moving but your view doesn't change, right-click the mouse to turn on camera mode. Spend a minute just practicing moving and turning the external camera.
Okay. Whee! Yes, this is indeed a train. Arrow keys to move the camera, okay.
You can zoom in and out using the mouse wheel. Try it now.
Yep, I know. Not in service. Wow.
While in an external camera, you can also
Yeah.
interact with some elements such as junctions. You'll be learning about junctions properly in a different training
Junctions.
module, but for now, fly over to the indicated junction and change it by interacting with it using the controls indicated. There's a lot more to learn about cameras, including numerous other camera
This one?
modes. You can find out more in other areas of the training
You mean
center.
this junction? I didn't get to see. Wait, I didn't get to see how to change the junction.
At any time via the training center.
Oh well. Well, I'm sure it's fine. Complete 4 training modules, hooray! Reject modernity. Return to train. AI, yay!
In this module, you'll combine everything you learned from the moving a train, passenger operations, and camera controls modules, but from outside the train. Now you'll have the freedom to enjoy external cameras while driving the train.
Hooray.
Before you go any further, get the lighting all set up correctly.
Oops.
You can activate the master key by pressing the indicated keys.
Control W.
Now press the keys indicated to set the reverser to... Just as with other modules, you're currently sitting in a Class 323 multiple unit. You must now switch to the exterior camera. If you need a reminder on how to do this, head over to the camera controls module first and have a quick refresher. Aside from the magnificent views, exterior camera views can make it easier to complete tasks such as coupling, checking your lights, and changing junctions.
Wow.
Only a small number of the most common functions are usable for an exterior camera. If you find you need to do something that isn't available, simply switch to the internal camera to do it, and then switch back. Finally, press the key indicated to apply some power. There are 2 keys, one to add more throttle and one to take throttle away. Experiment with them a little.
Alright. Yay, driving a train from outside the train. Unit data, 121.3 tons, 70 meters, 2.8 meters, 275 seats. That's a lot of seats. More speed, please. More speed, more now, please. I don't know what the safety systems are. Wee. It looks like we're just like riding on the overhead electrical lines. I'm sure that's fine. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. It's fine. This is definitely how trains are meant to be ridden, right? Oh, hey, a junction. I still don't know how to switch those. Although I'm pretty sure I would not need to. I shouldn't need to switch those.
Now that you've moved down the track, it's time to bring the train to a stop. Use the keys indicated to adjust the power brake.
Alright, we gotta stop here. Perfect.
Try restarting this tutorial and running it a few times until you're comfortable with driving from
I
the
think I'm good.
outside, including moving the camera around.
Yeah, no, I think I'm good with driving
That
out
concludes
with
this
driving
module.
outside.
If you wish
I
to
probably
review
would
it,
prefer
you can
driving
come back to
inside
it
though.
at any time via the training center.
Have you ever wanted to drive a train while sitting on the roof? How many training modules are there? Actually, I think I saw was when they're like like over
In this
20,
training module, you'll
like
be learning
30.
how to
Actually,
shut
wasn't
down a
there like
cab and
30
change
training
ends of
modules
the
if I saw on the
train
main
so
menu
that
or
you
something
can
like that?
drive in
That's
the
a lot of
other
training.
direction. You'll bring this unit back to central square sidings. You'll need to change ends a couple of times.
Oh, okay.
Don't worry about how the train is going to get there though. All the paths are going to be set for you. You just need to change ends and then drive when you're given instruction to do so. Get started by setting this cab up for operation. Set the headlights for daytime operation and ensure the tail lights are off.
I know how to set this
Set
up.
the reverser to forwards.
Beep beep.
The first move brings the train forwards to the junction around the corner from here, and you'll be stopping once the rear of the train has cleared it.
Okay.
Apply some power and drive forward a bit so...
Why are we not moving? Why are we not moving? Why are we not moving? Doors are not open, right? No. So why aren't we moving? Oh, there we go. Okay, we should be moving now. The brakes were not on. It's on the sim. It's, you know, the brakes and power are on a single lever in this train. Yay! Can I turn on the fan? Yay! Alright, there's the junction that we need to clear. Should probably start slowing down to clear the junction. I don't know if there is wildlife. Maybe. I don't know what the safety systems are, game. Let's stop the train.
Now that the train has stopped, you need to shut this cab down. Turn off the headlights and ensure the tail lights are on.
Okay.
Set the reverser to off.
Off.
Set the power brake handle to the step. Remove them.
Take the key out.
This cab is now shut down. Walk over to the other end of the train, ensuring to close any doors behind you.
All right. Now we're walking over to the other side. No, heading over to the other side of the train. Oh god, this train is like no walking room at all. Is this the bathroom? Yeah, I think that's pretty sure that's the bathroom.
Sit in the driver's seat.
Yay. Sit.
Follow the steps indicated to activate this cab, repeating the procedure that you did when you set up the previous cab.
There's no one on the train. Well, I mean, we are.
For the yard controller to give us permission to proceed forward once they've checked and locked all the junctions for us.
Okay.
You're good to go. Apply some power and get moving. Your next destination is going to take you to the left and into the switch lines west of the training center.
Okay. Power! You would not trust me to drive train? Why? Well, why though? It's fine. Would you at least trust me to fly a plane? I should like get back. I haven't done an actually like flight sim in a while. I should probably get back into that with in a stream maybe, like, and then just call it I like planes. Power. Can't believe. We're apparently over the speed limit.
Follow the steps indicated to deactivate this cab.
Okay. Back to the other side. Alright, back to the other side. Back to the other side of the train. Hooray!
Now that the cab is active, wait for the yard controller to give us permission to proceed forward once they've checked and locked all the junctions for us.
Please wait.
You're good to go. Apply some power and get moving. Your final destination is going to take you to the central square sidings right next to the main building.
Okay. Let's go. Look at the other train over there. Now imagine and using fuel. Now imagine using fuel to power your train. What do you mean over the speed limit? What do you mean over the speed limit? Start slowing down. And I'm assuming we don't want to ram straight into the training center, so we should probably slow. It's probably a good idea to slow down. Oh, let's crash. I don't wanna.
Before you finish, take a moment to review. When changing cabs on almost any train, there are some common things to double check before you depart the cab you're
Look,
finished
the other
with.
other train's leaving.
What position have you left the throttle and brake controls in?
Uh-huh.
What position is the reverser in?
Uh-huh.
Are the headlights and taillights set up correctly for what will become the rear of the train? Are all doors closed? Once you get used to each train you operate, you'll quickly begin to remember what each one needs and get used to the elements that are common between different trains.
Yay.
That concludes this module. If you wish to replay it, you can come back to it at any time via the training center.
Hooray. Railway navigation. Maybe once we're done with chapter 1 of the training, maybe we'll get into an actual train. Like get into actually driving train.
In this training module, you'll be learning about the live 2D map and how it can help you understand
Live 2D?
where you are,
VTuber
where
reference?
your objective is, and how you can change the path of the train to get to
Train.
the right place.
Live 2D? VTuber reference? Whoa.
Under normal circumstances, the driver has little, if anything, to do with where a train is going. It's all handled centrally by a signaling center or dispatcher.
Okay.
Within yards and depots, however, you will find that these are often managed by the
Wow.
crew of the train directly. That means you.
Oh, you mean I have to actually get out of my
You can tell
train?
whether a junction is manual or automatic by looking at it. If it has no big lever, then it's automatic and you can't influence it.
You mean I gotta actually
If
get
it
out of the
does,
train
then interacting with
and
that
like
lever will
and,
change the junction.
and pull levers?
For this module, you'll take this class 323 from the siding here next to the main loops and set all the junctions yourself to direct the train to the switch lines, and then change ends and repeat the process to bring the train into the depot.
Okay.
Your destination has been set over in the switch lines on the far west of the training center. Use the map to follow the path from the train to the destination and change all the junctions you need to get there. If you make a mistake and go the wrong way, you can go back and try to correct it. If you're not ready for that, just restart the module and try again.
Oh, I can just switch. I can just switch tracks from the map. Okay, I see. Okay, I see our destination. We are here. Oh, our destination is all the way over there. Okay. Pull the lever, Crunk. Anyways, I started getting interested in train sim. I just want to go choo choo. You're not fair. Uh oh, going a little over the speed limit. It's fine. Don't worry about it. I was saying I started getting interested in this game. In Train Sim World 5, I watched a VTuber play. I watched a video of a VTuber playing this game together with her dad, who was an actual train engineer. So her dad was teaching her how to drive train, and then she was and he was sighing a lot and and telling stories about his stories on the job. The train master. Train master, thank you for following. Welcome to the stream. Welcome. How's day's going good? Hello. Whoa, VTubing. Is there a Eurostar train? I don't know. I actually don't know what kind of trains they use. I've never been. Never been on. I've actually never been to continental Europe. Yeah. Hello. I've never actually been to continental Europe. I have been to the UK, and that's it. And that's all of Europe that I've been to. Actually, we should start slowing down.
You've made it to the first destination. Go ahead and change ends in the train, and you can try one more time for practice.
Wow. Alright, to the other side of the train. I like trains. The train master likes trains? What? Wow. Beep beep.
Once again, use the map to adjust the junctions between your train and the destination. Where the black lines on the 2D map aren't aligned with the blue path, change the junction.
Okay, I can, yeah.
When you're ready, get moving.
Oh yeah, I was supposed to change, Oh yeah, I was actually supposed to change... I was supposed to keep an eye on the tracks and change them. Ah well. I feel like they're already set. Okay. I feel like these like are like already set. The stream is behind by 5 minutes. Oh no! Well, welcome to the present. welcome to the present times. Oh no, ad break. Ah. I'll be honest, I'm not sure. I guess I wasn't sure if I guess because it just looked like it was all like the tracks were already set for me, so I didn't really have to like change anything. Hooray! Driver level
That concludes
2.
this module. If you wish to replay it, you can come back to it at any time via the training center.
Diesel. Oh no, we gotta actually use fuel in our trains now.
In this training module, you're going to learn to drive a diesel-electric locomotive and how the controls differ from a multiple unit.
Wow.
This is a BR Class 66 diesel-electric locomotive typically used for freight operations in the United Kingdom.
Look at how stinky it is.
In some trains, it is first necessary to insert the reverser handle. We need to do that on this one. We want to move the train forwards, so move the reverser in that direction.
Okay.
The train brake on the Class 66 uses a sprung lever. Holding it one way will gradually release the brakes until you release the lever. Holding it the other will gradually apply the brakes.
Okay.
You need to keep an eye on the two brake gauges in front of you. The larger one in the middle is the brake pipe. The outside needle shows the target pressure and the inside needle shows the actual pressure.
Okay.
When you apply or release the brakes, the outer needle moves and the onboard control systems will begin to adjust the brakes to match your setting. You can make a change to the brakes and focus on the road ahead while the system works to match the pressure you've set.
Okay.
The second gauge of note is the brake cylinder gauge, which is the second from the left. This tells you exactly what is happening with the brakes on the two sets of wheels on the locomotive.
Okay.
If the needles are raised to a V shape, that means they are fully applied. When the needles are both pointing directly down, the brakes on the locomotive will be fully released.
Okay.
You can learn more about braking systems elsewhere in the training center. But for now, you just need to remember that you are directly controlling the outer needle on the brake pipe gauge, and that the end result is shown on the brake cylinder gauge. Keep the brake control in release until you can see the brake pipe control needle is reading 5 bar, pointing upwards. This will release the brakes fully.
Semicolon key.
Watch the brake cylinder gauge to see it gradually reduce to 0.0, needles pointing downwards, which tells you that the brakes are now fully released on the locomotive and you can move the train.
Okay.
It's important to note that the brake cylinder gauge is only telling you what's happening on your locomotive. If you have wagons attached, they can take a little longer to release, so if the train doesn't move immediately, don't worry. Apply some throttle to get the train moving. As you apply power, notice the ammeter rising, the gauge on the right-hand side with the colored sections. This is the amount of power being fed into the traction motors. Try to keep it in the green section, only briefly in the yellow, and avoid the red section to avoid damaging your traction motors.
No, I think we should just... So you're saying we shouldn't full send it?
Now that you've reached your target speed, you can move the throttle control back to 0. The train will then coast on level ground, and the train will only slow down very gradually.
Oh, hey. Controller operation. Oh, look. How nice of them to install, to have instructions on this thing. They have printed instructions in case you forget. AWS acknowledgement. Amazon Web Services acknowledgement. Whoa. Data card. Where's the horn? That is the most important thing to find out. Where's the horn? We should probably start slowing down.
That's far enough. Bring this train to a complete stop by holding the brake control in the apply state until you see the brake pipe control needle in the center of your cab desk showing about 4 bar.
Okay.
The amount of braking you'll need to apply also varies depending on whether you're going uphill or downhill and how heavy your train is.
Okay.
Stopping a train is one of the biggest challenges of controlling it, particularly stopping it in the right place. You'll get better at this with practice.
Where's my horn?
That concludes this module. If you wish to replay it, you can come back to it at any time via the training center.
Oh, I just found the horn. I just found the horn lever. I just found the horn lever. It's right next to the brake lever. Hooray! That's the most important lever of all. The horn.
In this training module, you'll be learning about changing ends with a locomotive. Many types of locomotives have two
Wow, this
cabs
horn
in order to
sucks.
make them as versatile as possible. While the cabs are often virtually identical, they are often referred to as either the A and B ends, number 1 or 2 end, or simply their front and back. Usually the designation of the cab is written somewhere in the cab. In the case of the Class 66, it's above the window on the right-hand side. In this case, you can see you're in the number 1 cab. All the junctions will be set for you in this module. You'll just be focusing on the locomotive.
Okay.
First, get the train moving forwards and drive over to the indicated stop marker and come to a stop in the platform somewhere.
Headlight. Oh, lights. Release the brakes. Wait for the... Alright, and... This throttle is like way more sensitive than... This throttle is way more sensitive than I thought it would be. 16 kilometers per hour? Okay. Hello. Hello, cat dogs. Hello, hello. Really? 16 kilometers per hour? That's so slow. It's 400 meters away. Come on, 16 kilometers, really? Now I'm gonna give her more or juice. All right, that should be good. All right, now it should start slowing down. Okay, that's a bit too. That's a bit too. Okay, that's a bit. That's a bit too much. Doing all right today. I'm doing all right.
Okay, let's change ends. The basic process is always the same. Shut down the cab you're in and set up a new cab. Each cab has slightly different requirements to shut it down and set it up, however.
Okay.
Start by setting the reverser back to neutral. Now remove the reverser.
Okay.
Removing the reverser has automatically applied the brakes on the locomotive, so you don't need to worry about what happens when you change ends
Just
or what position
we're
to
literally
leave the
just
train
pulling
brake
the
in.
lever out. Okay.
On this locomotive and on some others, you also need to make sure to put the locomotive brake in the release position when you're ready to switch cabs. If you don't, the controls in the other cab won't be able to release the brake. Before you move to the other cab, set the
I'm guessing
tail
it's that
lights
one.
on and turn the headlights off. If you've used cab light or desk lights, turn those off too.
All right. Oh, this door. All right, other side of the
To the
train.
other cab, you'll need to leave the train and get back on board at the other end. While some trains allow you to walk from cab to cab internally, it's often hot and uncomfortable.
Okay. Let me in. Okay, there we go. Let me in.
Notice that this end shows that you're in cab number 2 with the writing above the right-hand window. Get the cab set up as per normal and then pull forward to the marker in the other siding and come to a stop anywhere in there. Don't worry about junctions, they've all been set for you.
There I go. Alrighty, Andrew. The reverser in. Tail lights off. Release the brakes. And let's go. Wee. Okay, yeah, the tracks are set for me, so good.
That concludes this module. If you wish
Yay.
to replay it, you can come back to it at any time via the training center.
Coupling and uncoupling. How many chapters? How many modules are there left in this? Safety systems. Not the safety systems. Oh. Looks like there's okay, looks like it's just a few more. All right then. I guess let's just keep going. Looks like it's just a few more. Learning how to couple and uncouple the train is probably helpful. Probably.
In this trading module, you'll move some mineral wagons to a new location and learn how to couple and uncouple the wagons to your locomotive.
Yay.
All junctions are going to be changed automatically for you in this tutorial, so you can focus on driving. The mineral wagons are located ahead of us.
I see them.
Start by putting gently forwards until you touch the wagons and stop. This will take some practice as it requires a lot more fine control. You'll find the locomotive brake is easier and more responsive. Take your time. If you hit the wagons too hard, they might come off the track, so try to be gentle and aim for 2 miles per hour or under as you touch them. You may also prefer the external camera to give more visibility.
Okay, don't crash into the wagons. Got it. 5. Yeah, 5 miles per hour. That's a little bit above 5 miles per hour, but it's fine. Right, slow her down. That's too slow down. All right. This should be slow enough. That's too slow. Okay, that was a little too slow. Gotta get a little closer. Come on, just nudge it a little closer. Alright, stop.
The next step is to couple up. You can either do this by using the external camera or by getting out and doing it by hand. In this tutorial, you'll learn both techniques so you can decide which one you prefer. There are many types of couplers on the railways. In this case, you've got conventional UK chain couplings, which simply need you to put the loop over the hook on the other vehicle. In the sim, you can do this by simply interacting with the coupler when you see the appropriate prompt.
Okay.
Apply the emergency brake with the emergency brake plunger. This will empty all air
Emergency
out of the
brake.
pipe and prevent the brake pipe from overcharging as you couple to the wagons.
Okay.
You'll do this one by getting out of the train.
Okay.
Leave the cab and walk over to the coupling.
I'm sure it's fine to just leave the controls as is, right? Yeah, I'm sure it's fine. I could have gone out this side.
Interact with the coupling to couple the vehicles together.
Oh,
Now
they're
you're
coupled
back to
already.
the cab. Unset the emergency brake plunger to restore the brakes. Then you'll need to shut this cab down and change ends. Follow the instructions here, or check out the training module that covers changing cabs in more detail.
Alright, shut her down. Pull it out. Pull it out. Alright. Get out of the train. Jump down the ladder. It's fine, don't worry about it. Tis but a tiny drop.
Set up the train while you wait for the yard manager to give you the all clear to reverse into the siding once they've changed the junctions required. Junction set, you're clear to go.
Roger that. Let's go.
Now pull the train forward and notice how the brake pipe responds more slowly as you release the brakes. You'll feel your train taking more time to respond. You'll also feel sluggish as it has extra weight behind it. Take this into consideration as you drive, noting that it now takes longer to speed up and, more importantly, longer to slow down.
What? I don't like how this camera is like on the tail of the train. I don't know what these safety systems are. What you're talking about? Clearly, I should just start pushing random buttons. Yep, slow it down. Wrong. Alright, we gotta slow down. I wasn't really looking. Was I going too fast? I might have been going a bit too fast. Oh well. Did I go too far? Did I go too far? I might have gone too far. Oops. Hold on, where am I supposed to go? No, release. Release! Release me! I don't know what happened.
Looks like you're good to go. Drive the train back into the siding now.
Siding? What? You're confusing me. What do you mean driving into the siding? What? What? I am confused. Oh. You was to stop there and switch tracks. Oops. Guess I went a bit too far. Oops, teehee. Yeah, I definitely went a bit too far. I was not paying attention. Anyways, reversing. Beep, beep, beep.
Apply the emergency brake with the emergency brake plunger again. This time, use the external camera for the uncoupling operation. Switch to the external camera now. Fly the camera over to the coupling we want to uncouple. In this case, the one between your locomotive and the first wagon. Once you get close enough, interact with it as normal and it will uncouple.
Okay. Yay!
That concludes
Okay then.
If you wish to replay it, you can come back to it now.
Okay, that's pretty simple.
The training center.
Alright, so now we can leave. We can just completely abandon our passengers if we want. Yay! We can abandon our passengers or our cargo. Don't worry about it. I'm sure it's fine. Ooh.
In this
Nicked.
training module, you'll be learning about vehicles called control cars or cab cars.
Ooh.
In the UK, they're often called driving van trailer or DVT cars, and you will likely come across other names for them too.
German
The
train.
Cab car will be used for the rest of this module.
Are we
to
gonna?
keep
Is it time to get Deutschbahn?
Cab cars are essentially a passenger coach with a driving cab in them, but most importantly, they have no means of propulsion themselves. There are no engines or motors, so they can't move under their own power. The way that a cab car works is it will remotely control a locomotive at the other end of the train, and this is where it's important to understand their behavior as being a little different to the cab experience of the locomotive itself.
Okay.
There may be a little lag in control response, and you may not quite have the same instrument outputs as you do in the locomotive itself.
Okay.
For this module, you'll be taking this German Doppelstock cab car, which has a BR146.2 locomotive at the other end, setting it up and then driving it forwards to a marker at the other end of the yard area. Revisit this module a couple of times to try different things out and get familiar with the subtle difference when driving from the cab car.
Alright, let me in the train. Let me in.
One of the biggest and most obvious differences when driving from the cab car is it does a lot less sound. Since all the motors and fans are at the other end of the train, It can be a little disconcerting at first.
I'm in. All right, it's time. All right, guys, it's time to get Deutsche Bond.
Engage the brake system by turning this key.
Okay.
Put the reverser in forwards. Turn on the headlights and set the signal light switch to headlights. Most German trains have these two controls to enable headlights, one on the desk and one on the back wheel.
Back wall. Oh, okay.
Ensure the doors are closed. Release the brakes and apply some power to get moving.
Release the brakes. Power.
It feels a little odd at first. All the audio cues you're used to in the cab aren't present here, so you just need to give the locomotive time to react to your commands.
Wow.
Experiment with some power and some brakes and see how the train reacts. You may find some sharp jolts happening because of how the slack is being bunched up or stretched out by the loco at the back.
The loco.
You can minimize this by making your first power or brake applications lighter and then increasing them. You'll get used to this with practice and experience.
Okay. Oops.
Cut the power and coast the rest of the way.
I don't know what these safety systems are. PZB override released. I don't know what these do. Pantograph. You can lower the pantograph. Interesting. Naruhodo? Naruhodon't? Doesn't Naruhodo at all? Nick Entenstein. Ensteinken. Nick Engsteinken. Yes. Should probably start, start hitting the brakes.
This is far enough. Bring the train to a stop now by applying the train brake.
Brakes.
This is just a brief introduction to cab cars. The changing ends for cab cars training module goes into more depth about both the cab car and the BR146.2 locomotive on the other end of the train.
Okay.
That concludes this module. If you wish to replay it, you can come back to it at any time via the training center.
All right, looks like this might be one of the last ones, I think. If I saw on the list right.
In this training module, you'll practice going between the BR146.2 locomotive at one end of the train and the cab car at the other. All the junctions are being taken care of for you by another team member, allowing to focus on driving. You're starting here in a siding near the main loop. Get started by climbing in. Insert the reverser handle and set the reverser to forward. Set the headlights to bright, and on the back wall set the signal lights to headlights.
Uno. I don't know. Oh, I don't know what they said. Headlights. There.
Release the brakes and apply power to get moving towards the marker.
Ah. Direct brake. Passenger doors. Emergency pantograph.
Zugbeeinflussung.
Uh-huh. Yes.
Zugbeeinflussung. Zugbeeinflussung. Zugbeeinflussung.
Uh-huh.
Zugbeeinflussung.
Yes.
Zugbeeinflussung.
Uh-huh.
Zugbeeinflussung.
Uh-huh.
Zugbeeinflussung.
Uh-huh. Oh god. Oh god, I pulled the lever too much. I pulled the lever too much. Oh god. I may have pulled that lever a bit too much and now it... Okay, the voices. The voices. No, the voices have stopped. It's okay. We're good. Where's the horn in this thing? Is it down here? It doesn't look like it. Where's the horn?
Zugbeeinflussung.
Uh-huh. Yes. Where is the horn? Sifa. That must be the safety system they talked about. Should probably start slowing down. Those are indeed some noises that the train is making. I'm sure it's fine.
Stop anywhere here by applying the brakes.
That's not where you told me to stop. You told me to stop here. Guess I gotta stop a little bit further up because I gotta stop after this this track switch. I guess in general, it's probably not a good idea to stop on a track switch. On the track switcher. Oh, got it. Wrong way. Alright, where is the horn in this thing? Where's the horn?
Zugbeeinflussung.
Contact signaler. Nope.
It's time to get the locomotive cab shut down.
Okay.
Move the train brake handle to the full service position.
Störung.
Full service. Not Stur.
Set the reverser to off and remove the reverser handle. That will deactivate the cab. On the back wall, change the signal lights to tail lights so that the locomotive shows red lights now that it's at the rear of the train.
Okay.
With the cab shut down, you can move to the other end of the train. Exit the cab and walk along the side of the train to the cab car. Don't forget to close the door before you leave.
Where is the... Hold on. Where's the horn? I want to find where the horn is in this thing. Where's the horn? Do German trains not have horns? Pretty sure all trains have horns. We'll figure it out in the other one, I guess. Alright, to the other side of the train.
Open a passenger door on the cab car to get in and make your way to the cab and sit in the driver's seat. You now need to get this cab set up. Start by turning the brake key to activate the brakes. Insert the reverser handle and set the reverser to forward. Set the headlights to high beams, and on the back wall set the signal lights to headlights.
Okay.
Check if there are any doors open, and if so, close them.
Okay, that's how you just gotta hold it. Okay.
You're good to go. Release the brakes, apply the power, and take the train out. You're headed out onto the main line and will be stopping at the main station on the loop.
Oh boy. Nice. Need more power? More power. Power! Alright. Underfloor heating. Air conditioner. Temperature. Operating mode switch. Horn? But is there a horn? That is the question. That's a true question. Oh, we can set destinations on this keypad. But where is horn? Wipers. SIFA. I don't know what SIFA is, but it sounds like a safety. But I think it's a safety system. Oh wow, we are going slow. Alright, we need more power. I didn't realize we were actually slowing down. I was looking around. I thought we were just going, but nope. We need more power apparently. Power! Is there really no horn in this thing? Does this thing really not have a horn? This thing really should have... I feel like this thing should have a horn. Yes, don't mind me, the train driver just getting distracted trying to find where the horn is. Man, this thing might not have a horn, which sucks. Man, I wanna honk my horn. Is that so much to ask for? Let's start slowing down. No, wrong way. That's the wrong way. It's okay. It's not actually telling me to stop, so I should probably didn't need to slow down. Okay, yeah. I didn't need to stop there, so let's pick up speed. Can I make some cabin announcements? There's a microphone here. That's probably for cabin announcements. Let's go 60. Actually, no. Now let's keep the throttle at 50%. That should be fine, right? Yeah, we are going like 1.5 kilometers, so we should probably speed up. Sure, 80. We're here. Okay, we should be slowing down. Oh, we should slow down. Alright, we should be good. Approaching the platform. Alright, here we are at the platform. We gotta slow her down. Alright, we gotta start slowing down. Throttle off. Take off the throttle. Honestly, I don't think we need any brakes at all. This thing's gonna slow down. This thing will just slow down on its own without any brakes. Apparently. Alright, perfect.
That concludes this module. If you wish to replay it, you can come back to it at any time via the training center.
Open door. Cruise control. Oh man, this thing has cruise control. This should be the last one. The last training operation, I think. This should be the last training module, I think.
In this training module, you're going to learn how the German AFB cruise control system works. Many German trains use this type of cruise control, and much of the fundamentals you learn here will apply to other trains that have some equivalent form of cruise control.
Okay. It's been 2 hours and we're
It's
just
important to
we're
note
just
that
about to
there are
finish
two
the
types of
tutorial.
control.
Hooray!
One is an active system like AFB, which will manage your speed positively using throttle and brake as needed. The other is a speed set system, which is useful for setting a maximum speed. Speed set could usually maintain your speed, but can't reduce it as easily as a system like AFB.
Okay.
For this exercise, you'll be doing 2 laps of the main loop here at the training center. The first time around, you'll be learning how to set up AFB and use it from standstill. The second time, you'll learn how to enable AFB while your train is already running. Set up the train, but don't start moving yet.
Okay.
Störung, Störung.
Turn the AFB system on.
Zugbeeinflussung.
AF AFB switch? Where is that? I have to get out of the seat. There it is.
AFB, AFB,
AFB.
You can now set the target cruise speed
AFB,
using the AFB.
AFB.
Set it to 40 kilometers per hour for now.
Where? Oh. Okay.
Release the brakes and apply power. As the train accelerates, you can apply more power as needed.
Zugbeeinflussung. 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 Zugbeeinflussung.
Just being a bit silly, don't mind me. Sifa. There's the horn. There's the horn. I guess the horn is only in the locomotive. On the locomotive side. That sucks, man.
The train has reached its cruise target and has cut power. It will now manage the speed as needed automatically. You can leave the power handle with the power applied, and this grants the amount of power available for AFB to use.
Okay.
Zugbeeinflussung.
This is how. This is how actual train operator. This is what actual train operators do, right? They just jiggle the horn, right? How to get a lot of noise complaints? Just jiggle the horn.
Increase the AFB lever to 80 kilometers per hour and watch the train accelerate to the new target.
Okay. Look at the train's going. Oh man, we're going to a tunnel. Oh hell yeah, tunnel time. Yay.
Now decrease the AFB lever back to 40 kilometers per hour and see the train will manage itself back to 40 kilometers per hour.
Okay. Okay, nice, nice. Okay. I like see, I like when there's an autopilot. I have no idea what all these buttons do. What all these screens do. There appears to be nothing on this screen. Ein display. Yeah, let's give it a try. Oh, okay. Okay. This toggles stuff on the display. Okay. Wow. Okay, I see. I see. Just try pushing buttons. Just push buttons. Remember, if you if you're wondering what you need to do, just try pushing buttons and see if that works. Don't actually push random buttons. Pro tip: don't actually push random buttons. Ugh. Can we speed up? I feel like we should just. I feel like we should speed up again.
You're coming back to the platform.
Okay, no,
so
we're
set
approaching
the
the
vehicle to
platform.
off and get on the brakes as needed to come to a stop somewhere in the station.
Well, it still seems like it. The AFB even stays on even if you set throttle to off. Maybe. I'll probably turn off once I start setting the brakes. Oh no, not the ad break. Yay.
Getting AFB running while stationary is quite straightforward, but sometimes you may want to activate it while you're on the move without having to stop. Set the AFB lever to off and turn the AFB switch to off so that we can try that exercise next.
Oh, I can't really reach the AFB switch. There we go.
AFB, AFB,
AFB, AFB.
Zugbeeinflussung. Zugbeeinflussung.
Now you're doing about 40 kilometers per hour. It's time to get the AFB system enabled.
Okay.
First, completely cut the power handle to off.
Throttle off.
Next, set the AFB to the maximum position. Don't worry, it can't do anything because the power handle is set to off. Now activate the AFB switch to turn AFB on.
AFB, AFB,
Move
AFB.
the AFB lever to 80 kilometers per hour so
AFB.
it can speed up. Finally, apply some power.
Power. Max. Okay. Maximum throttle.
Notice that we're now accelerating, and if all has gone well, you'll see the power cut out around the 80 kilometers per hour mark as AFB is managing your speed.
Okay. Power.
Zugbeeinflussung.
I like pushing the horn. I like pushing horn. Yay!
Pretend there's a signal restriction coming up ahead and you need to apply the brakes. Use the brake lever to bring the train down to around 40 kilometers per hour and then release the brakes. Notice how even though the cruise control is set to 80 kilometers per hour still and power is applied, it's still not accelerating.
Makes sense.
This is because the brake application caused a throttle lockout. To reset it, you need to put the power back to off and then reapply it.
Okay. Okay. Hooray. I can tell I'm probably gonna be playing a decent amount of this in my own time.
You're back at the station again, so bring the throttle to off and use your brakes to bring the train to a stop in the platform.
Alright, almost approaching the platform. Let's hit the brakes and start hitting the brakes. Alright. Bring it to a stop. Probably start applying the brakes a little too late. It's fine. That's fine.
It is important to remember that a cruise control system like this is no substitute for the driver paying attention and remaining responsible for the train. Cruise control systems also cannot be relied upon to slow the train at an appropriate rate when approaching red signals or speed reductions, so you should be ready to use your brakes.
Instructions unclear. Instructions unclear.
That concludes
Blowing
this
through
If you wish to
train signals.
come back to it at any time via the training center.
Instructions unclear. Oh, next chapter. Steam trains. Steam trains? There's steam trains? Wow. All right. How to read signals. How to read train signals. I don't know how these train signals. How do train signals work? How do train signals actually work? I don't know. You know what? Well, yeah, let's figure it out. Let's get on a train. Let's get an actual train and figure it out. All right, to the trains. Route? Training center? No. Los Angeles to San Bernardino. Frankfurt. Frankfurt to Fulda. London to London to Milton. With that, we got 3 routes available to play. Let's try quick play. Sure. Something short. Let's try something short. Let's hop into an actual train. Yay! Looks like we're getting Deutsche Bahn.
In this training module,
No, I don't want training module. I don't want training module.
Of a DBB
No!
766.2 DBPBZFA cab car. Insert the reverser handle to begin.
Why are we in train? Why are we in? No, I don't want this. I don't want. I don't want that. Is that gonna put me back into the introduction? Because I don't really want to do another introduction, man. You know what? Fine. I guess we'll do a quick introduction.
Welcome to London Euston, located on the West Coast Main Line in the UK.
British.
The West Coast Main Line is one of the busiest mixed traffic routes in Europe and one of the most important railway lines in the UK. Looks like there's a route map missing. Fix that while you're here. There are more tasks to find. Be sure to apply the route maps, restock defibrillators, help delivery robots, and find football scarves.
I just want to drive a train, man. And what do you mean we gotta find football scarves?
Before departure.
Let's get on the train, I guess.
Take a seat. The train is just about to leave.
Oh, we're actually just riding. We're actually just riding the train this time. Okay, I guess. I guess it's just an introduction to what this route is. Oh, hey, free Wi-Fi. There's free Wi-Fi. British trains, am I right? Oh, I can't get off my seat. Oh, train's going.
The main West Coast Main Line, which started construction in 1837, stretches 399 miles from London to Glasgow. Including the additional lines that veer off to other major cities, the route mileage comes to a total of around 700 miles.
Wow.
Initially, the line was not intended to be a single route, but was put together through a series of local lines that first created the North Western Railway in 1846, and finally merged together with the Caledonian Railway.
We're apparently learning history right now.
The line's ownership has changed frequently over the years, most notably owned by London, Midland and Scottish Railway thanks to the Railways Act of 1921 that joined many railway companies together. 1950s, the railway was upgraded to have electrification and newer intercity services with speeds of up to 110 miles per hour, with most of the line having a top speed of 125 miles per hour. This train is a Class 350/1 electric multiple unit manufactured between 2004 and 2014 and is part of the Desiro family. Commuter action abounds along the bustling 4-track West Coast Main Line in Train Sim World. Dash through the complex layout of London Euston aboard the hard-working Class 350 and embark across the northwest corner of the capital to Milton Keynes with expresses and stoppers alike.
I don't want. Can we just get into driving train, please? Please, let me just get into driving train. You know what? Sure, I'll even take, you know what? Sure. Uh... Mm, I don't care about the route introduction. Sure, let's try this introduction. Iced tea? What's iced tea introduction? What's iced tea? Iced tea? What's iced tea? I guess we're getting introduced to iced tea.
In this
Oh, it's a
training
train.
module, you will be taken through the operation of a DBBR 411I CET,
Looks very
electrical multiple unit.
Looks pretty straightforward.
ICE stands for Intercity Express. The T in ICET
Iced tea,
stands
the
for
drink?
the German
Maybe.
word Triebwagen, meaning multiple unit.
Okay.
Set the reverser to forward. This controls the direction of...
I know how...
Set the headlights to indicate that this train is operational. The ICET is equipped with GNT to facilitate a
GNT?
smoother ride and higher speeds. Enable the GNT now.
Where? That's a lot of... Oh, it's a lot of switches. I thought I said that... You know... Natech on? Sure.
GNT allows
Natech.
trains to tilt, enabling them to drive at
Oh, hell yeah,
100% faster
Oh, hell yeah,
than
tilting
assigned speed
train.
limits. Open the passenger doors to allow boarding. The ICET is the only German high-speed train in service that has tilting technology. This means that it leans into curves, similar to a motorcycle, so that passenger comfort isn't as affected by G-force.
Remember when Britain tried to develop tilting
Close the
trains?
doors before departure. The BR411 was built in 2 production runs, one in 2000 and one in 2004. They have been across all of Germany, as well as on services to Vienna, Austria. Move the throttle into the power range to get moving.
100 kilometers per hour. Alright, where's AFB? Alright, is there AF? Probably one of these switches will be AFB. Right? Do I have to enable? Yes, the train driver's not looking where they're going. Don't worry about it. It's fine. Where's the AFB switch? P is it?
Schwankbremsung, Zugbeeinflussung. Schwankbremsung, Zugbeeinflussung. Schwankbremsung, Zugbeeinflussung. Schwankbremsung, Zugbeeinflussung. Schwankbremsung, Zugbeeinflussung.
Why are we stopped?
Schwankbremsung, Zugbeeinflussung.
Why are we stopped?
Schwankbremsung, Zugbeeinflussung. Schwankbremsung, Zugbeeinflussung. Schwankbremsung, Zugbeeinflussung. Schwankbremsung, Zugbeeinflussung. Schwankbremsung,
Really?
Zugbeeinflussung. Schwankbremsung, Zugbeeinflussung. Zugbeeinflussung.
Stupid safety systems. Damn safety systems. Stupid safety systems. Why do we need safe? Stupid safety systems stopping my train. Is AFB on? I don't even know. Well, that was annoying. Power!
With a top speed of 230 kilometers an hour, it is the slowest of all ICE trains currently in service.
Oh,
This,
damn.
however, is rarely a problem, as it is mainly used on routes with many curves and lower speeds. Now you've built up some speed, you can return the throttle to the off position to begin coasting. On level grades, you can coast to maintain your speed, reducing energy consumption and stress on the motors. When coasting, always remain vigilant of the gradient, as changes could cause the train to speed up or slow down. Keeping to speed limits is important. If you begin overspeeding, apply a small amount of braking force by moving the train brake into the braking range.
Yeah, so want me just getting up from my seat. Don't worry, it's fine. Don't worry about it, it's fine. Is there a switch? there the AFB switch somewhere? There's a power outlet right on my dash.
You are approaching the station. Begin applying a small amount of braking force by moving the train brake into the braking range.
Whatever, I guess. Alright, brakes. I should have been paying attention more because we're approaching a bit too fast. Brakes.
Nice job. The train has safely come to a stop. You can now use the...
Türen geöffnet.
Lies, there are no passengers.
Good work.
Okay.
That concludes all of the basics of operating this train.
Yeah, don't worry about it. It's fine. There's nobody. There's nobody in the train. I mean, true. But there's no passengers. Ooh.
In this training module, you will learn about Linienzugbeeinflussung, or LZB. LZB is required on lines that allow for speeds higher than 160 kilometers an hour, as the braking distances are too high for normal signal operation.
Okay.
This train has already been mostly set up for you, but before you depart, you will need to make sure the LZB safety system and AFB speed control system are switched on.
Okay.
The safety switches are in the isolation cabinet. To enable LZB, open the cabinet and then set the LZB isolation switch to the required position. Now enable the AFB.
Oh, it's on this. Oh, okay, it's on the display.
As you are already in an LZB area, the train is already showing the U indicator in the cab and on the HUD, which tells you that the train is under active LZB monitoring.
Ooh.
The current maximum speed is 160 kilometers an hour, indicated by the blue pip on the HUD and the red triangle on the in-cab speedometer. Set the AFB to the maximum speed of 330 kilometers an hour. As you move the lever, you will see the blue bar on the HUD and the yellow diamond on the in-cab speedometer stop after reaching 160 kilometers an hour, as that is the current maximum permitted speed.
Okay.
As the maximum speed limit changes, the blue bar and yellow diamonds will adjust to the new speed limit.
Okay.
Now you're set up, apply some... The combination of AFB and LZB will manage your train at a safe speed.
Alright, power. I mean, true, but it's both are true. Anyways, we're probably gonna become the reason Deutschbahn. Deutschbahn has the reputation that it does. You've just been Deutschbahn.
In a moment, the Geschwindigkeit, speed light, will appear on the HUD and in cab speedometer.
Okay.
When this is solidly lit, it means the train needs to slow down. When using AFB, the train will automatically slow down. With AFB disabled, the driver will need to slow the train. If the light is flashing, you are traveling too fast and are about to receive an emergency brake application unless you can slow the train to the maximum permitted speed. You are approaching a block occupied by a train. The combination of LZB and AFB will automatically slow and ultimately stop the train safely without input from the driver.
Okay. G. G. Uh-huh. Yep. Right. I'm not I'm not touching the levers at all. It should slow itself down and automatically. Yep, it's slow. It's always slowing down. Yay, I like when the train just slows down automatically and I don't have to touch anything. Who needs a driver anyways? Oh, no, wait, no. Oh, wait, well, oh no, I'm gonna lose my job. Wait, no.
Nice work. They should be out of your way soon and you can carry on your journey.
Okay.
Reset the traction lock by moving the throttle to the off position. You can now continue to your final stop.
Right, green light. Green light. Ooh, that was like a big big that was a pretty big freeze right there. Yeah, it froze for a bit. It was probably loading some stuff. Nope. Nope, that was the game. It's freezing a bit. It's probably trying to load. Are we approaching another stop? Looks like we're approaching another stop. Looks like we're approaching another stop. G, because it says G. Nope, never mind. Signal, it's green now. That's a lot of people on that platform. G. Green light. No, that was not our stop.
Momentarily, the ender light will flash, signaling you are nearing the end of an LZB-controlled section.
The end.
You will have 10 seconds to react by using PZB release before the train will start braking to a stop.
10 seconds.
Zugbeeinflussung.
End.
Once acknowledged, the ender light will remain on until you leave LZB control and return to normal signaling systems.
Where's the I don't know where the
Your
end
final
light
approach
is.
will be under normal signaling systems, so drive accordingly.
I don't know what normal signaling systems are. I don't know where the end light is. I also don't even know where the.
Zugbeeinflussung.
Oh, there's the end light.
Zugbeeinflussung.
Okay,
Zugbeeinflussung.
I see. There's the end light. Beep. It's ending. It appears to be ending. The signal appears to be end. Beep. Up, back to normal signaling. Oh. We're speeding. Oops, we're speeding. Oh, it's... Ugh. Alright, we gotta slow down. Slow down. Should have started slowing down earlier. It's fine. Don't worry about it. It's fine. Everything is fine. Everything is A-okay. Yay.
Good job. You have arrived safely. That concludes this training module.
Yeah, definitely safely. Don't worry about it. It's fine. Alright, can we... How much time do we have? Oh, we don't have much time left. Let's just pick a route. 'Might as well just get back in that train that we were just in. One hour. Ooh. How about we just do prepare the train for service and then we... Yeah, let's do these two. This should be fine, I think. Let's go. Let's go drive a train for real. It keeps advertising this Metro Rivals. What is this, a train racing game? Alright, prepare unit for service. Okay. Oh god, it's so dark in here. That's the cab light. There's the horn. Okay, honk. Alright, let's get moving, I guess. Train is not moving. Why is the train not? The train is not moving. Why is the train not moving? Did I not turn on? Did I not like start the power? The pantograph is up. Yeah, that's what I did. Uh. Uh. Why is the train not moving? That was my train. Why is the train not? Why is this train not moving? I don't know why the train. Why? What am I?
RFB. RFB. RFB.
Oh, there we go. Okay. Okay, now we're moving. All right, pulling into the station. That's the other train. That beeping was the train next to me. Beep, 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 beep. Okay. Oh, is that it? That just brings the train over. That's nothing. Oh, okay, I guess. I guess let's do this 16-minute trip. We'll see if we can figure out why. I don't know why the train wasn't moving before. All right. 100. Okay. Put all the switches on. But are the doors not open? The heck? Doors are not opening. Why are the doors not opening? How do I unlock the doors? Why are the doors not opening? What the heck? That's not opening the doors. Why is that not opening the doors? Oh, that's I see. I think the doors are still not opening. Okay. I think I got it now.
Türen geöffnet.
There we go. Okay. I'm figuring it out. Don't mind me. All right, passengers are loaded. Close the doors.
Vorgang
Close the
eingeleitet.
door. All right, let's go. All right. And we're moving. Okay. Alright, green light.
AFB. 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 AFB.
RFB. 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 AFB. Twenty kilometers. Alright. Green light. Green light, we should be good to go.
SIFA. 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 SIFA Zwangsbremsung.
Wait, why are we stop? Zifa. What about Zifa? What? Beep. Why are we?
SIFA. 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 SIFA Zwangsbremsung.
Okay. Zifa. Zifa.
SIFA. 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 SIFA Zwangsbremsung.
I don't know. I still don't know what Zifa does. I'm guessing it's a safety system.
SIFA. 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 SIFA Zwangsbremsung.
think we should start slowing down.
SIFA, 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 SIFA-Zwangsbremsung, SIFA-Zwangsbremsung.
I don't know what all this means. What does these buttons? What all these buttons do? Wee.
SIFA, 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 SIFA-Zwangsbremsung, SIFA-Zwangsbremsung.
What does Zifa do? I have no idea what the Zifa does. It seems like it's just it keeps making me cycle the throttle every now and then, but I don't know.
SIFA, 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 SIFA-Zwangsbremsung, 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 SIFA-Zwangsbremsung.
I don't know what this does. You know what? I'm just gonna... I don't know what that does. Nah, you know what? Nah. I'm sure it'll be fine. Yay. Hello, people at the station that were just passing by. That is not our station. Our station is 4.5 kilometers. Starts. Yeah, we gotta start slowing down, looks like. I know. Way ahead of you. It's beeping at me to start slowing down. Fine. Why are you here? Okay. Apparently I also slow down and I release it too fast. And I press the button like too fast. Okay, well, whatever. I don't know what I want. I don't think I was supposed to stop here. Okay. I feel like I wasn't supposed to stop there. I don't know what these signals mean. Man. Oh, come on. I don't know. It's been 3 hours. Indeed it has. I don't know what these mean. It's yelling at me, but I don't know what it means. Nope. Yeah, I hear the voices, but I don't know what the voices mean.
Zugbeeinflussung. 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 Zugbeeinflussung.
All right, I don't know what's happening.
Zugbeeinflussung. 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 Zugbeeinflussung.
I don't know what's happening.
Zugbeeinflussung.
The numbers, what do they mean?
Zugbeeinflussung. Zugbeeinflussung. Zugbeeinflussung.
I have no idea what this means. Are we waiting for a train, for another train or something? I don't know. I have no idea what is happening. Can't press any of the buttons here.
Zugbeeinflussung.
What is happening? Why is it not letting us go? What do you mean not safe to release?
Zugbeeinflussung.
I don't know what is happening. I have no idea what is happening. I don't know why a train is not going.
AFB. AFB. AFB.
Okay, now we're going.
Störung. Störung.
Stupid safety systems. All right, we're approaching we're approaching our destination. Stupid safety systems. This is why we don't use safety. This is why we just ignore safety. It's fine, don't worry about it.
Zwangsbremsung, Zugbeeinflussung. Zwangsbremsung, Zugbeeinflussung. Zwangsbremsung, Zugbeeinflussung. Zwangsbremsung, Zugbeeinflussung.
No.
Zwangsbremsung, Zugbeeinflussung. 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 Zugbeeinflussung.
Neigetechnik. 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 Neigetechnik.
Störung, Störung.
All right. We are very late. This train is very late. It's like 15 minutes. It's like 10 minutes late. Average. That's the average Deutsche Bahn experience, anyways. That's the average Deutsche Bahn experience.
Türen geöffnet.
Get these passengers out of here. I gotta figure out how all these safety systems work. I really gotta figure out how all the safety systems work.
Schließvorgang eingeleitet.
Yay. All right, well, I guess we will leave. We will. Well, we went over time, but it's fine. I'm gonna end stream here. We're gonna end stream for today. So, yeah. Thanks for coming to stream, guys. Thanks for watching me fumble, learning how to drive a train. Thanks for coming. Thanks for coming and watching me how to drive train. I gotta figure out how all these safety systems work. I really gotta figure that out. All right. Anyways, thanks for coming to stream, guys. Thanks for coming. Yeah. I'm not sure if I'm gonna be. I still don't know what I'm gonna stream. I may not even stream tomorrow, but we'll see. Anyways, thanks for coming, guys. I'm gonna go now. Thanks for coming. Bye, stream. Bye bye.